Hello and welcome to another wonderful Total War game. As you can see, we are actually playing Napoleon this time. I've not played Napoleon online for several years, to be honest with you. I'm trying to think now. The connection's a bit poor, but I really wanted to get into the game. It's been a while getting into the game as of late, so I kind of wanted just to get it a little bit sorted. To be fair, I may keep them in the center. It's been such a long time, I don't really know what to do. Keep them to guard a flank, I guess. Not even that. I don't think I need them to guard a flank. This would be my main picking force. I'll go into the reasons momentarily to why I've not played a lot of Total War in a short while. Especially with Warhammer. Ooh, pardon me. Keep the heavies with my armies. The lights I'm going to use just to sort of scout ahead. Who are you? Oh. Okay, it's been a while. Especially with this apparent little stop delay we've got going. I have to remember as well that in this game units don't auto run. I just have to remember that the movement in the mapping is nowhere near as good. China actually should see really well he's moving towards me. If he's moving towards me, he's got a few lancers by the looks of it. He's got some lancers, got some pretty decent line infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably just yeah. Prussian Fusiliers are the second best in this game. They are the best, joint best statistically overall. But I have noticed I think it was the Portuguese. I used to joke about it. The Portuguese cavalry will actually be not cavalry. Portuguese cavalry was terrible. You're noticing my guys live pulled on the far right hand side. I'm also decided to do this one live. I thought I haven't played it in years. It's been months since I've actually uploaded a video. I kind of want to go look for something with a bit more dynamic in it. So that's currently this purely because playing it live, you're going to get all of my wonderful childlike reactions. These guys I'm going to pose up to the same. Plan with this really is I'm going to have these guys down, have my skirmishers do a bit of harassment. When they pull up and pull back, once they get in range, these guys will technically then be in range. And should have a little back and forth for a bit. What's this? I believe this is my fencibles. I might have them just covering over the entire line of infantry. I've got quite a tight little section at the moment. The only bad thing about actually having such a tight section, as you can see, it looks like he's about to kind of swarm me. I'm not too sure if I'm able to quickly pull up with this cavalry here. He's got quite a long spread. If you look at the map, he's kind of got a massive... Oh, didn't mean to bring up that statistic information. I think because of that, I'm going to start moving some dudes correctly, as it were. Try and get a little bit better spread myself. Alright, by the looks of it, he's putting up. Alright, they've got a volley off. Going to pull them back now. Going to bring these guys up to meet that. Going to get the cavalry in there. These guys I'm going to hope I can swoop right up now that they're in that crossfire. This is where it gets a little bit bad for my cavalry. Really should pull one unit back. This has gotten bad. Pull these guys back up. You guys follow.
Our men are running, sir.
Yep. Won't have forgotten about these. The thing is, I don't want to pull them too far into enemy lines because they won't hold as well as the lifeguards. Lifeguards, I'm kind of surprised held as well as they did. I should also bring you guys up to sort of help reinforce that line a bit. Looks like he might come in with a charge. I might get you to lay down some spikes, mistakes. Not too sure if they're going to bring up these guys to really do much more damage. Kind of thinking to myself now, what I just did was a sort of waste of combat time. Like, there's a lot smoother ways that I could have done that. Tell you what, it's nice being on Napoleon again. It has been a long time. I don't know if I'll be able to catch these guys out. The benefit to it, they're looking the wrong way. If I can get a charge off while they're all distracted and move the men about, I could take out this unit. Nope. Maybe. If I keep moving my heavies. Get them distracted on this end of the playing field. Might have moved these guys up beforehand, would have been more beneficial. Trying to get a line up. Conflicts happen, probably not in my best interest, I'm sure. No, mate, I'm gonna try and pull out before those guns come. Second line of cavalry. I'll sacrifice the unit. Whoa! He's got good use of his cavalry, I'll give him that. Yeah, they're both riding. I'm not too surprised in that. I really should bring my fencibles up. I might bring them to soak in more of the damage up here. Right now I kind of got everyone defending them rather than him defending everyone else. I think they realised. Yeah. Problem with playing Britain. Well, problem with skirmishers if you only got light infantry is the extra range. I really should bring up these guys. Kind of got all this cavalry now to focus my cavalry. Didn't really think about lancers. It's been a while. I was like, right, Britain has good cavalry. I don't often play Britain actually, to be honest. A lot of downside to the British armies is that they just don't have the number because they're stupidly expensive. No, I didn't actually do that, did I? The only downside to this, I don't really have any reinforcements to plug gaps. This is sort of why I went for a tighter formation at the start. Kind of keeping the layering up though. Some small benefit to it all. He's going to keep pulling back every time I push up against him a little bit. You could set up though into the fact that I can just walk into a small trap. I keep my eye on all this cavalry here if you're wondering why it's taking me a short while to really take any movement. I think because of the nature here with this units and just these units, I may be able to force some form of play on his right hand side. As you can see, he's now bringing up some light infantry to counter it. The downside to that is I do have my skirmishers. Downside to that is if he's going to move all of his light infantry, I can move mine on this side to keep up pressure. So as you can see, he's still got some more over here as well. A little bit more thinking involved than Napoleon. It's been a while. He's going to see me moving up here now. He's probably going to retaliate. Yep, he's retaliating. He's retaliating heavily. Oh, come on, just click. Please, just click. I don't know if he's going to dedicate to a push here. If that's the case, I need to bring on offensibles. I'm going to have my eye here ready because I have to make sure he doesn't come and hit me in that centre fold. Oh, I was too slow. Did not get into square formation. What was that about? If I charge them, they're going to be just in range of there. I feel like I should bring my black watch down to fight this. I really should be more alert here.
Our men are running, sir.
Bring that unit back across. Don't feel I can currently do a lot against the push. I'd have the benefit of that extra range there. And pull back just that extra little bit. Oh, everyone's walking. I forget about the sprint in this game.
Our men are running, sir.
Actually, you guys, I want to keep you shooting them. By them, I meant them.
Our men are running, sir.
What are you doing? Also have to remember, do not target attack in this game. Pull back. Oh, select.
Our men are running, sir.
I can rally too, motherfucker. I have to sort of half slug this out here. Don't know why we're targeting up here. I kind of wanted to hit the ones down there, but I guess that's the nature of the beast. And bring you up to help this side. This side seems to be a slugfest, which I'm just about winning through some miracle of life. I need to be very careful. My general's dying.
Our men are running, sir.
I need you to sprint. Oh, we know. Select. Don't know if I should pull back, force up, I don't know. He's about to move into all of these guys. So I'll let that fight ensue. I can't really get the guys over here to pull across.
Our men are running, sir.
I should really pull you back. What are you doing? I don't want you to do that. Before I clicked on you guys. Oh. Black Watch is down. They couldn't beat the pressure. Where I said I think I should fall back, I should have fell back.
Our men are running, sir.
One year mean nothing. Don't know what that means. How far am I coming back to here? Oh, come on. The connection has been poor throughout this game. Yay, British guys came back. I don't even know why our class the greatest threat here. Defense force is holding, get a volley off and pull back. Probably get them to go to about there. There's a connection, alright, let's see. Yep. Such is life. Alright. I hope you enjoyed my valiant defeat. And I'll see you next time.